Hey up and welcome to Callums Corner. Right, today I am going to teach you a technique for eating a Snickers bar that will leave you feeling confident, strong and powerful. Now, I know there's going to be some bloody naysayers out there, naysaying what difference does the way you eat something make to the way you feel. Well, I can tell you, it makes a huge bloody difference, right? About 10 years ago, I became aware of this. I saw a bloke eating a chicken drumstick using a knife and fork, if you can imagine such madness. I felt a few different emotions looking at him. I felt fear, I felt sadness, I felt disgust, to be quite honest with you. This cockless wonder, this poor excuse for a man eating a drumstick with a knife and fork, picking around at something that's meant to be picked up and torn apart with your bloody teeth. I felt awful, and I made a vow to myself at that point, that will never be me. I went the opposite way. I started experimenting with new eating techniques, things that would make me feel good about eating. Most of them involved me eating like a caveman, tearing stuff apart, using my hands, just feeling strong, powerful and kind of primal. However, there's one that really does stick in the mind, and I've used it this morning when I was working. Snickers bar eating technique. Now, I work as a carer, so often very long hours, have to go in the morning without having breakfast. Halfway through my shift, I'm often very hungry. When I get hungry, I feel sad, I feel weaker, I feel down, and I'm in need of a boost. Food and hopefully a kind of mental boost as well. This provides both for you. As I'm walking between patients' houses, I don't eat in their houses obviously, I don't have much time for a snack, but this really does provide a boost. Right, Snickers Duo Bar. Cannot be a single Snickers. This is the reason for why. Look at the size of that, it's tiny. It's the size of a small flaccid penis when you go for a pee on a cold morning. When you go into the bathroom, you're looking down between your legs, that's it. You're not going to be happy, are you? So, oh God, it's a bit cold, You're embarrassed to walk back to the bedroom if there's someone in there, if you've got a girlfriend or something. Probably a little bit tempted to, maybe rub a bit of life into it, rub a semi-on into it, just so you're not ashamed walking back to your girlfriend. They're tiny. That's gone quite penis-y. I would start recording again actually and avoid that, but I'm in a bit of a rush. But basically you can see it's bite-sized, one mouthful. That's why you need a Duo bar. So, you want to feel good. You tear off the wrapper, and do tear it. You take them out like this. Now, I'm not actually going to ingest them. I find eating a Snickers bar quite an intense experience. It's more than likely that I'll be salivating and stuff, so I'm just going to go through the motions and show you. Right, first of all, Snickers bars are unwrapped. You hold them out like batons, like your Mo Farah running a relay with a couple of little chocolatey batons. Hold them out so everyone can see. You're feeling strong, you're feeling powerful, just from this motion alone, right? Bring them to your mouth, and you're going to eat them simultaneously. I can get about that much into my mouth, so about half of it at a time. You should be aiming for that as well. Left hand goes to the left side of your mouth. Right hand goes to the right side of your mouth. You take a bite, half of the Snickers bar, your mouth is suddenly filled with it. Warning at this point, you do want to make sure you fully chew, because you're going to have a lot of Snickers in your mouth. And some of it's nice, it's like, oh, it's chocolate, oh, there's that crumbly nougat in there, but there's peanuts in there. Third or fourth time I did this technique, I've got the equivalent of a full Snickers bar in my mouth, I'm chewing. I inadvertently swallowed too early. There were shards of nut going down my throat. I thought I was suffocating because there was so much food there, and it was also really painful. I had a moment of panic where I didn't know whether the food was going to pass through, and the nut was also protruding into my neck, and then it passed, it went through. It left me shook, it left me worried. I felt like I was choking, and I felt like my neck was being cut open from the inside by a very sharp nut. Took me 10 minutes before I could even finish the Snickers bar. So, just a word of caution, do make sure you chew it all till it's, about the texture of a toothpaste really, and then should just slip down your throat. You're left with half a Snickers bar, same technique again, but I hold the stubs up into the air like I'm just showing like an offering, it's like the Lion King or something, and then boom, same again, one each side, chew, 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 making sure you've, chewed it all up and there's no sharp nuts going to get stuck in your throat. And after that, honestly, I feel like $100 million. I feel like I'm floating on bloody air. I'm not hungry anymore. I've been confident. I'll go into my next, service using my next patient's house, and I'm a better nurse than I was in the first place. So, yeah, that's for you. That is a technique to eat a Snickers bar that will just make you feel good. Right, I've got to go now, so I've got a busy day, but there's going to be a lot more videos this week. I've almost finished Flo and Joan dealing with those, well, quite annoying, I find them, sisters, and obviously the Penis Club is coming. I'm aware that sounds weird. I'm aware some of you are laughing. You won't be when it comes out. I'm also aware it's taken a little while, but this is a very special video. I'm thinking about what I'm saying and all that kind of stuff, not just talking. So, yeah, it will speak for itself.